You don't bring your goodness. Now you say you know what? I gotta admit, I know that you're telling a lie online. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I know. Because again, you did my podcast. You and I had a great time. You and my dude, we bonded. And then somebody told me Charleston talked mess about you, Dede. I said, no way. That's
yeah,
my man.
Yeah, they lied to you. They didn't show you the video.
Oh, there's a
No,
setup.
well, hold on a
There's
second.
a setup.
I got some audio. Take a
I'm
listen.
the biggest in Dallas-Fort Worth. Man, them people don't support a nothing the say. But they got the nerve
that's
to
a
use my
3-year-old
voice
baby.
this
Hold on.
morning on their radio. They won't know the Dede, this funky Dede, she invite me to be on a podcast. Her podcast ain't doing no numbers. The is on the radio, the podcast ain't doing no numbers.
Oh no. Man, you know that boy sitting there thinking. He's there thinking out there chewing that gum like, he listened to himself talking that shit. Like, shit. Yeah, she got me with this one.
Morning, it's Dede in the morning, and let me tell y'all something right now. You guys know, JJ, you know I didn't talk about this man for a while. Cruz, you already know. I think this man has made a huge name for himself on social media. A lot of folks have things to say. Some are for him, some against him, some whatever the hell. He's controversial. He's here in the studio. Give it up for Mr. Charleston White. Good morning.
Good morning.
In the building.
Good morning. Charleston is here.
Yes, ma'am.
It's good to see you again, Charleston.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we had a good time on your podcast last
Yeah,
night.
we sure did. I want you to know something. I love you. You know, I'm a fan. You got on my podcast. It was my first time meeting you, and I've been hearing a few things about you. I didn't know your whole story, to be honest with you. I had no idea when they booked you for my podcast, right?
Yeah.
But me and you, we bonded. I liked you a lot. We didn't get a chance to talk as long as we wanted, because I could have talked to you for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're one of them kind of people.
Yeah.
You're very interesting.
Yeah.
Do you do a lot of reading?
Yes, ma'am.
Really, you did a lot?
I'm reading the history of a magazine that I picked up from the airport about the CIA. Its whole start to beginning. So that's what I'm reading right now.
Where did you get it?
Out of the airport.
At the airport?
Yeah.
Out the airport.
Yeah.
So you're on tour right now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You're on tour. Tell everybody you're on a big tour right now.
Well, Live Nation comedy tour headed by T.K. Kirkland called Grown Folks Talking. So he picked me to host it.
That's nice.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So I'm learning the difference between doing stand-up comedian and then, master of ceremony, the art of being an MC. So they say the MCs last longer than the comedians.
Good point. Okay. Now listen, Charleston, you're very controversial, and you'll say things about people, and
Intentionally.
intentionally.
Yes, ma'am.
Why do you do it intentionally?
Just as the same as 50 Cent did to hear his music. So it's my belief that nobody who would talk like Dr. King would go viral today.
Okay.
If Dr. King was alive, his videos wouldn't go viral today. So you have to be you have to have some type of theatrics in order to get a message across nowadays.
point.
That's why the preacher turned up with the well.
I think she's setting my guy up right now. She's setting him up with that question. You feel me? But Charleston's always gonna say what he say, and you know what I mean. There's no secret that he says this is his representative. You feel me? This ain't really me. This is what's gonna get the clicks. This is what's gonna get the views. I'm gonna say what I gotta say to get that bread, basically. So, but I think she's setting him up for a little something.
Like the musicians jump on the beat when he get going. So everybody has to add something, some type of spice, if you want to be a public figure. So I just choose to play the villain rather than pretend to be a wolf in sheep clothing. I'm a sheep in wolf clothing.
All right, a sheep and wolf. So what are you getting ready to say,
Charles,
Cruz?
does that mean that you don't actually mean what you say?
No, I don't mean half the stuff I even talk about. yeah. If you hear me talk, half the stuff I'm saying online, I don't really. Those are not my real personal opinions and beliefs. I don't want to bring me online because they're gonna crucify the real Charleston.
Really, and why is that?
We see every celebrity who has a flaw get crucified. So I show some of my flaws. I don't come to bring my goodness online.
You don't bring your goodness. Now you say you know what? I gotta admit, I know that you're telling a lie online. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I know. Because again, you did my podcast. You and I had a great time. You and my dude, we bonded. And then somebody told me Charleston talked mess about you, Dede. I said, no way. That's my man.
Yeah, they lied to you. They didn't show you the video.
Oh, there's a
No,
setup.
well, hold on a
There's
second.
a setup.
I got some audio. Take a
I'm
listen.
the biggest in Dallas-Fort Worth. Man, them people don't support a nothing the say. But they got the nerve
that's
to
a
use my
3-year-old.
voice this
Hold up.
morning on their radio. They won't know the Dede, this funky Dede, she invite me to be on a podcast. Her podcast ain't doing no numbers. The is on the radio, the podcast ain't doing no numbers.
Oh no. Man, you know that boy sitting there thinking. He's there thinking out there chewing that gum like, he listened to himself talking that shit. Like, shit. Yeah, she got me with this one. She set him up for that one. Man, she couldn't wait to get that one in. I thought we was pals, buddies. I know you said to my podcast, you're a liar. Then he tried to butt in and say something. She's like, hold on, finish listening. That nigga sitting there chewing that gum and shaking that head, boy.
I'm doing numbers. The put me on a podcast. The
Calling
saw
it
numbers
B-word
she
and
ain't never
everything.
seen before. So, what I said was, man, that local radio station. They not for the people. You mother day, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of out-of-town drunks with a bunch of lust demons flowing through y'all body because y'all like and sucking.
All right. Now, Charleston, was that you?
Yeah, that was me.
That was you. Okay. I wanted to make sure that there was no way. But I will say this. You were telling the truth.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah, I
about
was.
the podcast.
And no, I would tell the truth about the radio station.
Well, no, wait now.
Well,
Wait.
now you can't cut me off.
Well, okay.
See, you gotta remember, I'm a hometown boy.
Yeah.
Man, I remember time y'all had a van that would ride throughout the city, throughout Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, passing out tickets to something. The van was more community-wise. I remember y'all used to give free concerts. All the person had to do was go take a HIV test. I remember y'all used to be at Sycamore Park having free concerts. Rick Ross, T.I., Young Dro. These was all community-based free concerts.
Yeah.
The community don't see that no more. Nowhere.
Yeah, because you know what? Things have changed. I'll just say that. And there's a lot that goes on that a lot of people don't even know. And a lot of
Well,
red
COVID
tape
was a big
yeah.
part of that.
Long before COVID.
Yeah.
There's no talent shows to spot the light on what goes on in the communities. If anything bad goes on, it'll make the highlights. But where's the spotlight that's pointing to something good in the community? From the radio station to the television to the news to anything, even online.
I will tell you something. I'm going to have to dispute that because I often have to tell people something about this show. One of the things that we do on this show is we give out scholarships to African Americans, women who want to go back to school. Certainly my foundation. We also highlight wealth on this show. Every Monday we talk about Money Making Mondays with Ash Cash. We want to make sure we do that. Every week, once a week, we highlight black and small-owned businesses all over the country for the last 3 years.
And you know what? I got to jump in, Charleston. The same way you just said, positivity gets no views. Nobody talks about it. When we do good things, nobody talks about it. But let us mess up.
Then they
let us do
talk
something
about it.
wrong, and then everybody's talking about
Yeah,
us.
we're giving out money. I mean, what else can we do?
Well, that still stops y'all. Don't stop y'all from being visible in the community. What our kids don't see is visibility of any celebrity. No matter what city I go to, I'm gonna stop and do some community work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop and give some money away in the hood. Our radio station don't make it obligated for these celebrities when they come through to do something in the community. Come make themselves visible somewhere in the community, outside the club scene.
Right, I get you. I was going to say, because Jay Cruz will do that, and certainly I will too, but most of the time.
Well, I've seen him at a community event.
Yeah, he'll do it, and I'll go and do it. But now as the show has grown even bigger, we're in 80 cities. A lot of people don't realize I'm out of town a lot. I'm out doing that all over the country. So you're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Yeah, I grew up in Fort Worth.
And you love it. You live and breathe, and you like it's all about the community of Dallas-Fort Worth for you.
The youth.
The youth.
That's been my banner for over 12 years now. On and off social media.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that people don't want to see that part of you. Is that right?
No, I brought that part to the internet. I spent 7 years introducing that part to the internet. Yeah.
And they didn't want to see it?
You know, I used to get like 50 views.
Really?
When I used to do public speaking events. I once went live, recording myself on a private phone call with Barack Obama.
Wow.
I probably got like 60 views.
Really?
Yeah.
And then
That's
you realize
crazy.
now they're talking about other stuff. That right there gets you going.
Well, my frustration showed me. But once I saw the movie Dolomite, I think it came out in like 2016. Once I saw Dolomite, it's like a light came on. Because I grew up believing that Dolomite was Dolomite. I didn't know Rudy Ray Moore was playing Dolomite.
Yeah.
I didn't know Tupac was playing Thug Tupac. I didn't know Ice Cube wasn't a real gangster. And so when I grew up and realized that, I understood the smile now, cry later face.
Okay. And then what that's done is gotten you.
And that's what a lot of people in the industry, like, I'm not even gonna say the industry, a lot of people that make it these days, man, as you see, you get on TikTok, Instagram, you feel me? And people go out of their way to try to go viral. So what do they got to do to go viral? They got to be controversial. They got to step out of the realm of their self and be somebody else. And then sometimes that makes people feel a lot comfortable when they're somebody else rather than being their self. You feel me? Like he said, if he comes to the internet and be himself, he's going to get crucified for it. They're not going to talk about the good ish you do. They're going to talk about like if your girl cheated on you. They're going to talk about both of you guys setting up funds, for, college funds for like 5 people. They're not talking about that. They're going to talk about you cheating on her or her cheating on you or getting caught doing something. You got to be controversial. It seems like to get any kind of traction into whatever you want to do in the industry of being a content creator, a celebrity, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's go viral, and that's just being real. So he learned how to play the game. And if you haven't seen the movie Dolomite, go watch the movie Dolomite. He did not know Rudy Ray Moore played Dolomite. He thought Dolomite was Dolomite. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Just like, you know what I'm saying? We think Santa's Santa. Santa really ain't Santa. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed. I'm just playing.
All the attention that you could get.
It's highlighted my gifts and my talents. Whereas before, I was just a mediocre guy online, leaving comments, liking and sharing other people's gifts and talents.
Now, it comes with a price, though, my brother.
Yeah,
you have had your situations where people have come after you. You couldn't. Most recently in Houston, and you do talk about it.
That's not true at all.
Really?
No, that's not true at all. Nobody's come after me. The situation in Houston was a lady by the name of Miss Pap, who has an organization called Parents Against Predators. She was having a youth mentoring day, and because of all the hype surrounding Offset's death, people were making phone calls to the mayor's office saying what they was going to do to me.
Okay.
And they just asked that I not attend the speaking engagement. But she didn't take me off the panel. I just rescinded because I didn't want to bring any negative.
Well, what negative aspects has you going online and saying things you don't mean? You do it for the clicks. What negative aspects has it brought to your life?
No.
Yeah, but hold on a second, Charleston. Let's be real. What it has done with you doing what you're doing.
I'm in the strip club every night. I travel around the country everywhere. I hardly ever have security. I've had 33 comedy shows. I haven't had one incident. I haven't been approached by nobody. When Soulja Boy approached me, he didn't approach me in no threatful manner. I just took advantage of a situation that I knew I could capitalize off of.
Okay. What about T.I.?
T.I. reached out to me in a personal phone call.
Okay.
He just had the other guy online. But I've been to Atlanta. None of these guys have had any real problem with me.
Really?
It's just the online personification of what people think.
And what you're saying they don't like.
Well, I don't know what they don't like. Nobody's really said anything to me or approached me about it.
Let me ask you this, Charleston, though. There was something that I will say this. Once I put you on my podcast, which that is coming back, by the way. The podcast, it's been over a year. I haven't done a podcast. I've been so busy, but it's coming back. But here's one thing. Once I put you on, days later, people were like, why would you do that? This man talked about raping women and this and that. How do you address those comments?
I talked about raping and killing white people, white men. I wanted to promote opposite of what's being promoted to us. I actually served time for killing a white person. Me and 3 friends formed 303 Mall back in 1991. It was very high-profile crime. Front page of Dallas Morning News, Star Telegram. So it's a very historical case. I became one of the first children in Tarrant County and Fort Worth to be tried and adjudicated for the crime of murder. We was charged with capital murder for stealing jackets, stealing starter coat. So I actually committed that crime. So part of my personification was just like Dolomite. Dolomite was seen on camera doing some of the things that I say I do, right? And he gave off that persona, and he presented that narrative. So I wanted to be the new black Dolomite, and it was during the time of Bill Cosby. I was standing in protest of Bill Cosby as well. I wanted to be one of the first black men who would come online and on television and brag about killing and raping white women specifically. And I specifically stuck to white women because when I listened to lyrics, black people promote killing and raping as well. in their lyrics.
Wow.
I can name you a whole list of rappers who specifically says rape. Pimp C for one, I'm looking at rape. I'm looking at kidnap. It makes it seem cool to go in jail because somebody owed him some money.
Right.
So I'm embodying the culture and holding the mirror up. So have I ever killed somebody? No. Have I ever raped somebody? No. But this is what I wanted to show the hypocrisy. There's really documentation of me serving time, of killing somebody.
Right.
There's no documentation, there's no accusation or anything of me ever raping or being inappropriate with a woman. But you can go from Kobe Bryant to Mike Tyson to Tupac. Literally have accusations and documentation.
Right. So you're saying, and so you just made that statement.
This is my persona. I want to be the baddest nigga in America that will be brave enough to come on camera. Where would you find a black man brag about killing white men and raping white women? Where can you find it?
Only
I don't feel like I'm
Charleston
a bad nigga for doing that.
Right.
Only Charleston White. I will have to say this though, the radio show host, like she has a great host voice. You feel me? Like it's a strong, still feminine voice. You feel me? Like she does have a radio. Well, I mean, she does have a great voice for radio. I will fucking say that. I just had to throw that in there because I'm just listening at her, and it's strong, but it's still feminine. It ain't one of them strong dude type. You feel me? You know, and she pretty type. I'm just saying.
And I'm unapologetic about it.
Right. So listen, so wait, before you go though, let's talk about some positivity, okay? And you're doing some positivity. We already know that you talk about that all the time, but you give back into the neighborhood and everything else. But the other part of this is not only are you on tour, tell me about you and Lil Uzi Vert. Now, did he called you up and you on the album?
Actually, Capitol Records called me up late Thursday night before he did their summer jam.
Yep.
And got permission to do it.
The summer smash that I was at in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And he came out to you and I went, hold on, and I videoed it. I was like, is that Charleston? I was like, oh my God. I was so happy for you to hear that Uzi Vert came out to that. So now what? Are you on the album?
Yeah, I'm on the album.
But let me ask, are you excited about being on? Because you did talk about men who paint their nails and act a little, sus or whatever.
I'm excited about the money that they
I know that's
that
right.
brought, and then that the money is gonna bring with the royalty check. So
Right.
yeah, that's what I'm excited about. I've never.
But not
heard
necessarily him as an artist being on his music.
I ain't never even heard a Uzi Vert song other than it's.
I Wanna Rock, maybe.
Drinking and smoking with Future. That's the only one.
That's
Other
the
than that,
only
I don't know
one.
nothing
You don't know
about him.
nothing about him.
You don't?
No, I don't know nothing about him.
Okay.
I just seen him one time. He had his fingernail polished. So those were my sentiments in the interview that I was expressing during the Say Cheese TV interview. I salute the little fella for not taking it personal, like the other rappers been taking it personal.
What can you salute me? I didn't take it personally. You talked about me.
Yeah. Well, you're a woman, you know.
Okay, thanks,
What
thanks,
does
thanks,
that mean?
Charleston.
What does that
Charleston,
mean,
thanks.
Charleston?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What that mean, Charleston?
Men shouldn't pay attention to what other men say if they ain't say it directly to you.
You know,
If I ain't say nothing directly to you, you just talking.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
That's why in jails and in prison they say, well, put a name on it, put an address on it. And yeah, so what I got two men. If we have a problem, I would say to you directly if we really have a problem.
Got it.
Other than that, I'm just talking.
You just talking
So
mess.
you dismiss when a man just talking.
Okay, so before you go, let me ask you a couple questions about certain people because you seem to have a very, very great and honest opinion. What were your thoughts on Keke Palmer getting up there to dance as a mama and her husband, her boyfriend saying what he said? You agree with him?
She got a hoe spirit in her. And you can tell she really want a hoe. She don't want to be no lady. Yeah, she want to let that inner hoe out there, and there ain't nothing wrong with her. Release her, let her go. Yeah, you got to let a hoe be a hoe, and she want to be a hoe, so you can't be mad at her.
Yeah. Were you mad at the people who went after him? They think that he's horrible. He shouldn't have said. He has no right, as the father of the baby, to say something about how she was dressed.
Yeah, he got it right. He got it right.
I'ma say something
they
to
laying
mine.
down sleeping together. Yeah, he got it right. Yeah.
She
he
bore
got it
his
right.
baby.
Yeah, he got it right. Yeah.
People didn't feel like he should. They were like, he needs to stay in his place. Jay-Z don't say nothing about his woman. Russell don't say nothing about his woman.
I
Russell
doubt
Wilson.
that. I doubt that Jay-Z has never and nothing to say to Beyonce.
You think
he might not do it publicly like Dude
you
did.
think that girl was slapping on Jay-Z for nothing?
Hey.
Yeah, man. Man, yeah.
You talking about Solange when she
Yeah,
beat
you
up?
think she was just hitting on him for nothing?
Yeah.
Come
okay.
on now.
All right.
He ruled with an iron fist.
All right, hold on a
Right.
second. Here's another one then. Charleston White, what do you think about Kodak Black? Did you see him where it looked like they said, was he on drugs or something?
Yeah, everybody know he on dope.
Is
But
that
man,
what it is?
He told us in his song, I knew the perk was fake,
But I
but
took
I
it
still ate it. How much more do we have to say? Come on, man. He on fentanyl.
People are actually worried about Kodak right now
Yeah.
due to
Yeah,
some
yeah,
of those videos.
he looking strong. He looking. He's looking.
He's losing weight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's
you
losing weight.
think he's on that stuff?
That's why I recommend jail. You see how well behaved he was.
Jail
before
be
he come out
saving
of jail?
people, though. I be
He was
saying that all
barely
the time.
talk. Man, that's why I say
Hold on,
hit the
hold on,
reset
hold on,
button.
hold
Put it.
I be saying that all the time, man. Jail be saving a lot of people, man. Like, there's a lot of my family members in L.A. that I wish they was in jail because then they wouldn't get caught up going to do something or being out late at night and get caught at the wrong place, wrong time, or spin a block on somebody, you feel me? Sometimes, and you still got to worry about in jail. Don't get me wrong. You still got to worry about some issues go down in jail. But I feel like at least it's supervised there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a chance of something being caught before it gets a little bit too dangerous most of the time. But you know what I'm saying? Yes, I've had family members that are gangbangers, Crips, Bloods in LA that I'd rather them be in jail. You know, not necessarily for even how long. It's like long enough to hopefully for them to change, even though they didn't change. You feel me? But I know that mentality of want somebody in jail because it might save their life. Yeah, I've had that for sure.
Him back in jail and then let him come out. I done seen them all do better. And
Jail
get better.
saves people sometimes.
It does them good.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's what
Now,
I'm just
Charleston,
saying.
are you with anyone right now? Are you in a relationship? Because
I'm married.
Oh, you are
Yeah,
married?
I'm happily married.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How long
I'm-
you been married?
4 years now.
Nice. I never knew that.
Yeah, I'm happily married with freedom.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you had a
Man.
chance as
With freedom as a man.
with considering who you are, and you know a lot of people. I mean, you know, and the celebs, you have an opinion on.
I'm like
is there a-
granddad in them.
Is there a celebrity female that you would date?
Yes, Ruby Rose, Brittany Renner, yeah,
Ruby?
Ruby, yeah,
Brittany?
Brittany,
Yeah, nice.
Either one of them.
Yeah.
Those are two good ones.
Anybody else?
And every now and then I look over there at Griner,
They're all or.
Brittany Griner.
Brittany
No,
Griner.
No,
I
Charleston.
think I can bring her back.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I can get her to hit the reset button.
Okay.
Hey, with all this new found fame and money that you're making, would you ever consider going down to seeing that Titanic in one of those submarines?
No,
No, you're not into that kind of
You're not going to
vacation.
the submarine?
no, no. I like for my feet to be on the ground. Why
Okay.
jump?
Right.
What's a great vacation for Charleston White? Where would you want to go, like on a vacation?
Haiti.
Oh, Haiti.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I want to go to Haiti.
Really? Why?
Yeah,
What is it about Haiti?
Haiti is the next best thing to Africa. It has all the resources in its grounds and the jewels and
Natural
the
resources.
same things that Africa has. And most people don't know that Haiti is really offering for Black Americans to come over there and get free land and cheap land. So yeah, I want to go meet the Haitians because to me they're the strongest Black people on earth because they're the only ones to beat the white man.
Yeah. All right. Let me ask. That's interesting.
They bit the French.
Yeah. Now let me ask you another
And
question.
they're
though.
punished for it.
Yeah.
To this day.
To this
So,
day.
so Charleston. By the way, because now you're all rich and everything, what kind of car do you drive? You drive a Bentley?
No, I drive a brand new Jag.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going
got
to
an
get
old
me a
man.
Maybach as soon as I come off tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do
with
you?
a driver.
Oh, nice. I know
No,
that's
with a
right.
driver.
It comes with the driver.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a driver. Yeah.
Now, by the way, I'm happy you came up to the show and to do the show. I really want to just say that.
Yeah.
Thank you and clap it up for that. We got Charleston White on.
Yeah. Now, nothing in life is personal to me. So why wouldn't I try to reconnect, rebuild, establish to build something? Because we're all here in this city.
Yep.
And at some point, our youth and our youngsters do look at us as our local celebrities. So why wouldn't I?
I like that. Well, anything you need us to do, we'll help you. We'll come and do it with you, okay? You let us, you need us. Look, and that local celebrity right there goes everywhere. I'm talking about Jay Cruz. He got you.
So let me just say this since you said that, right? I went viral, and you guys talked about it up here for me calling CPS on the little kid, on Finesse 2 times and the kid King, right?
Okay.
His mother, that kid's mother, ended up stabbing her mother, right? She's fresh out of prison. So I really purchased that family a car, right? So I was in Vegas. I was in Vegas at the time that I got the car. So I never had an opportunity to fly the mother up there to go get the car because when I did, she didn't even have her ID on her birth certificate to even fly.
To fly.
So when she did this, my dilemma was, okay, I done promised this woman a car, And now I got all these other mothers sending me messages saying, well, I need a car. Well, I need a car. She ain't got her kids. I got my kids. But I done committed to give this car to this family. But the mother's in jail. So my question was, okay, who's the oldest? So she have so King has an 18-year-old sister named Naya. So I flew Naya, and her mother has a friend by the name of Miss Antoinette. That's how I found the mother. She found me on Facebook and put me in contact. Miss Antoinette, daughter was, her children was just in a car wreck like 3 days ago, right?
Oh, man.
They was hit by, I won't say a drunk driver, but hit by a driver. Her 4-year-old daughter was killed.
Damn.
Her other 2 children, her 6-year-old, her 8-year-old, their intestines were sliced in half by the seatbelt. So I'm saying to myself, man, how do I get in the middle of this? So I end up giving the car to the 18-year-old King's older sister. So she's driving the family around. It's a brand new 2023 Pathfinder.
Wow, that's nice.
So now this mother, who actually, I flew King's sister and Miss Antoinette to Vegas so they can have a girls' trip, spend a night in Vegas. They drive the car all the way back to Vegas.
That's
so
nice.
she sacrificed her 4-year-old's daughter's birthday, which was her last birthday alive. So the 4-year-old was killed in a drunk. So I'm asking myself, man, how do I get in the middle of this?
Yeah.
It's just trying to help our people.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've been avoiding her phone calls for the last couple of days because I've been on tour, trying not to take on that burden and that pain of that mother. But she feels guilty for sacrificing her daughter's birthday to go help another kid. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I do a lot of that in the community that I don't talk about. So she's trying to raise money to bury bury her 4-year-old child, which obviously they didn't have burial insurance or life insurance for.
So we got money up here. We'll help you out.
Yeah, so I'll give y'all the contact information.
Yeah, please do. Leave that for us. I mean, and that's honestly, can I be honest with you? That's the kind of stuff that Black radio had done for years. It's what you're talking about right now, and that is helping out in the community, helping when there are GoFundMes and everything else. That's where Black radio came in and was at its strength.
And even with white people, when you look at Petey Green, when you look at the riots when Dr. King got killed, the radio stations used.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Charleston White, man, he love his people. He'll talk about you. You know what I'm saying? He'll talk about you, but he love his people. He love the community. He love the kids. He's for the kids, and he does a lot of behind the scenes work that a lot of people don't know about. Everything doesn't need to be filmed. Everything that doesn't be spoke about. What you know you do is, as long as you know it, and the people that's there know it, that's all that matter. And I'm the same way, man. Shit, I do a lot of shit for people, man, and I don't. It's not to get something in return. You know what I'm saying? It gives you a great feeling when you're able to help somebody because you got it, and I love having it to be able to give. I don't know, so I feel like Charleston's the same way on that type of time, man. Everything ain't for everybody to see and hear. So just like relationship, keep your relationship off the internet. They last longer. You feel me? Hey, check this out, man. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed or not subscribed already. Like the video, drop a comment, let me know what you thought about this video. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to turn up on the next video when the 25K subscribers grind still. We're going to get that 25K, man. We're going to turn up even more. The more, the faster I don't get to it, the more I'm going to go harder. Just know that. So if you enjoyed the video, man, let your boy know, man. Drop a comment. Give a thumbs up. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. It's your boy FUUSHNICKA, man. We out there. Hey, make sure you go watch the full interview at Dede in the morning. It's your boy FUUSHNICKA. We gone.
Damn, that what you doing? That what you doing? You cooking like that? Damn, that what you doing? That what you doing? You